We are starting on our first village building, but also something a bit extra that a lot of people have trouble building. So welcome to Minecraft School. My name is JD, and I'll be your teacher today. Our objectives are, number 1, build a fishing hut with a dock, and number 2, build an easy-to-build fishing boat. We're going to be doing things a little bit differently today. This is going to be an extremely step-by-step tutorial on 2 builds. So the fishing hut is going to be going right here. We've already got the location marked out. And our boat is going to go out in the water. Now the boat is actually going to be more like a canoe than anything. It's very simple, easy to build. Anyone can do it. But first of all, we want to get rid of these corners here because we're going to be placing, well, the corners. So what we're starting off with is a very simple, oops, not there. We're starting off with a very simple 5x5 building. Now this is a very easy size and shape to use. Definitely recommended that you can do that. It's a great idea. So I've got those in, and this is going to be probably one of the simplest builds we've done in this area here. Now this build is going to be very simple looking when we begin, but we're going to dress it up. So first of all, we need to get a whole bunch of planks going here. So let's move that out of the way. So we'll just outline this a bit. So we're going to have the wall going around like this. That's not a wall. You know what I mean. That's definitely not going to be the wall there. We're going to have to do a little something with that. Well, we want to get these up. So this is going to go up 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, and one more. So that's 1, 2, 3. All right. Now the wall is, of course, going to go here and here. And we're going to have some windows going in here. So like this. We'll have a window right here. Let's get all this in. As you can see, this is going to be a very quick build. And there we go. That's the basic shape of the building. Next, we're going to work on the floor in here. That's a little too deep. This is going to be made of dark oak slabs. And I don't want to leave these holes. This shovel is a little bit too efficient, isn't it? So just fill this in, fill that in, fill that in. Okay, there we go. So we'll put these in here like this. And we will have our floor in. We're also going to put one right here. There we go. And I want to put one right here. So we've got this here. Now, I'm not going to be working on the interior yet. I'd like to finish the building first. And again, we're going to go with something fairly simple on the outside. The roof is going to be pretty basic. So we're going to be putting an outline of dark oak. We want slabs here, and we would like to actually get up there. So let's grab our scaffolding. Okay, there we go. And this is going to go like this. And then we work our way up to the peak right here. And we're going to do the same on all 4 corners. And now to finish off the roof, I do need to add, I've got right here, let's make 4 of these. There we go. And we're going to place 1 plank here, 1 plank here, and we're going to be placing oak slabs along the middle, and then that's dark oak. And then the spruce slabs will go along here. And we will complete this up. Make sure you fill in these gaps here as well, because you don't want those in there. So just do the same to the other side. The comment of the video comes from a recent community post that I made about the village and what I should build in each of these places. Now this comes from Code Girl. I like adding a building for every job villagers have, plus some. Now that, I think, is probably a good idea. Now, as you can see, we're already working on the fishing hut, so that is one of the villager jobs. Now, if that is if we had villagers in here. So we will have to put in the fisherman job block, which is the barrel. And that, of course, makes a lot of sense. But the rest of these buildings, we are going to see if we can fit in some interesting ideas here. That one over there has been suggested to be like a town hall or a library. I think I want to combine that idea for that. I think that's a really good idea. Finally, we're just going to be putting in our doors and, well, this one will have to go like this, and our windows. And the basic structure is done, but of course that's not all. We need to actually build the docks, which we'll do next. So first thing we need to do is just put a line of spruce planks right here. Or not planks, I should not call them planks. They are slabs. All right, so we're going to go out about this far, and I want to bring it out over to here as well. And we're going to dig this out. So this is going to be gone, replaced with some spruce planks. No, slabs. We got to call them slabs. Okay, and we're going to extend this out by 2 more blocks, just like this, and fill all this in. Next up, we've got our dark oak logs. Now we're going to go straight down here, dig this out, so we don't want that there, and just put in our logs. We only want it to come up to here, where we're going to switch to spruce. Now the reason for this is because it is a bit darker, but I want to strip these as well. So this is going to make it look like this is wetter wood. It's kind of hard to tell, and sometimes it works a lot better if you got oak and then spruce. But with that difference, it does help a bit. So we're going to do down here as well. We got a whole bunch of sand and gravel we need to get rid of and just fill it in. And next we want to put in the lower portion of the docks. This, of course, is where we get in the boat. And we want this to extend out about 3. So we'll go out to here and we'll fill this all in. Just a correction, we're coming out 2. This is the 3rd one, and we're doing the same thing as these, just 1 block lower. So we'll get this one done as well. It's time for the pop quiz. Number 1, if you build boats, what kind of boats do you build? And number 2, do you ever fish overnight? Let me know in the comment section below. Now regarding fishing at night, the next part has a lot to do with safety. We're going to be putting up an oak fence, and actually, we could put, instead of this, I would like to put, no, actually, what I was thinking about doing was putting in a log here, but a log is easily climbable by a mob. So we're just going to be putting this in here and this in over here, and we should be fairly safe in here. We should not be getting any mobs coming over here. It's highly unlikely we'll find a drowned in here if you're in Java Edition. Of course, Bedrock Edition, they spawn absolutely everywhere. And they're pretty slow at coming over here at, well, when they're swimming. They're not very fast swimmers, like skeletons and creepers and such. Yeah. All right, so that is basically it for the structure. Next thing we need to do is make this look nicer. So what I'd like to do first is some texturing. Now texturing can make a very simple build look much nicer. So what we're going to do is break out a couple of blocks here. And what I want to use is spruce logs. So I'm going to have one like that, and I think one going up like that. And then we are going to strip them. So we get a bit of texture on here, and I really like how that changes things. So I think we'll do 3 here, and we're going to continue all the way around. So that's going to be vertical. Let's go horizontal for that one. All right, that's done. Next thing to do is to texture the docks. Now, it's going to be a little bit difficult to do this, so we're going to be leaving this as it is. However, we're going to be cutting out a few little spots around here, and hopefully we aren't going to get caught. Well, I lost that one. So we'll take as many of these as we can. We may be able to retrieve that, but yeah, maybe this one too. So I'm going to be doing a few different things here. So we will place trapdoors in, not there, absolutely not there. We can do it here, that's fine. And I think maybe here. And we can also put in logs and strip them. And I think that will look really good. And I probably want to put in another one just because we have all these over here and these over there. Yeah, so we'll get this figured out. Next, we're going to work on the interior. Now, I would like to place our furnace right here. And I'm going to place a bit of a counter along here. Now, a little bit of decoration here as well. So grab a salmon if I can find it. Looks like I didn't bring it. Ah, well, so we'll get a salmon later. I also want to place, let's place it right here. So I'm going to place our fishing rod. So I'm going to store my fishing rod here. So whenever I want to go fishing, I can come here and get it. And we're going to be placing some storage in here as well. As this is, of course, a fishing hut, we need barrels. So we're going to have a barrel here. And I like to put a shelf right here and a chest up here. And I think that will go pretty well. We need some lighting, so right there, right in the center, that looks fine. And just for a little added detail, this is the fun part here. I like doing this so we have a bit more realism here. So we've got a chimney going up there. We're going to cut this out and place in a full block there. I'm using cobblestone. You can use any kind of stone you like. I like the rustic look of cobblestone in this case because this is supposed to be a fairly rustic build. Now we need to get back up to the top and we're going to finish this thing off. So what we're going to do next is put in a couple, or one of these is fine, yeah. And what we need is a block like that. And we're going to place another one of these here. And this here. And then finally, two more of these. So we've got this interesting looking curved chimney. Now we could put like a campfire like I did with that. But in this case, it's really skinny, and I think it'll look a little bit too big. There we go. We got ourselves a salmon, so we can put it on our plate. I guess it's kind of a cutting board. I have no idea what we're calling this. There we go. Let's turn it like that. Okay. I love how this looks. It's very simple on the inside, very cozy as well. So we got a lot of detail packed in there. Now I'd like to add in some lighting. So we've got a couple of oak fences. Now what I'd like to do here, and this is entirely up to you how you want to do it. Sun's going down, so I got to do this fairly quickly. We don't have much space here. Now I actually need more of this. All right, here's a little design tip. I am out of dark oak. I don't want to cut down another dark oak tree for this. What we're going to do is have it up to there. And I need to grab my scaffolding again. So I'll just get up there. And what we're going to do is place, I need to grab it here, spruce trapdoor. And we'll just place it like that. Get back down. Then you have to crouch. Click on there again, and then grab your lantern. And there we go. We have a lantern hanging from some trapdoors. It does look a little bit different. You can use other materials, like you can use a slab as well. Add some more details to the outside. So we'll stick a barrel. We want this to be sitting upright, so there we go. You don't have to jump, that's fine. Although it now connects to the fence. I don't like that, so I think I might just place it here instead. And we can put a chest right here. I think that will go much, much nicer. And we'll place another barrel right here. I think that's good. Let's finish up detailing the outside here and connecting it to the rest of the village. I did not mean to do that. So we're going to use, of course, the shovel. We're going to make a pathway coming along this way. And it's going to connect up over to here. And I think this will look a lot better, of course. So we need some slabs. And we've got a few right here. And although normally we use oak, I think we can mix it up. Yeah, that'll look fine. I think that looks fine. We've been using oak over there, but this matches pretty well. I think it does. Okay, so let's just widen this a little bit here. And I want to place a lamp post right here. This is going to be just a fairly traditional looking one. Get up there. Oh, nope, nope. There we go. Don't want that bit there. And right here. So we're going to have some light on the outside. And I think that is going to look pretty good. What we need now is some leaves. So we're going to be placing a barrel on the outside as well. And we'll put in a mixed group of leaves around here. I think this will make it look a little bit better. Now, sometimes it's interesting to mix it up like this. And I also want to put in sugar cane. Don't need that anymore. So I'm just going to plant this here like this. Oh, and we can make some of them taller as well. These are going to grow. I didn't want one there. And if you want to stop them from growing, you can place some string on top. But I think we'll do this for now. Yeah, okay. But a bit more foliage around here. And I think that will look much, much better. And now, one of the simplest builds we could ever do, but we need to get out into the water. Now, this is going to be a fairly easy to build boat. As I mentioned before, it's not just a boat. It is more like a canoe than anything. So we're just going to come out here. We're going to recover all this, and I think right here is good. So we'll have 3 slabs right here. And I want to get rid of this stuff here. So let me grab that, because we're going to be putting stuff on the sides. I want to place another group of slabs here. Now these are going to come out. First thing we're going to do is put these on the side like this. There we go. And we're going to do another group right here. Now make sure it's on the top slab. You do not want it to be on the bottom slab, because you wouldn't be able to bring them up like this. Let's grab that. And do the same on this side. Now the back and the front, very easy. We're gonna need to double these up again. So we're just putting upside down stairs. Like, like this. Yes. Okay, that's better. And like this. And now just remove these extra slabs in here. Like that. We're going to place a barrel right here. And we're going to put a lantern. It's up to you if you want to put it on the back or the front. I think we're going to put it on the back. And that's not it. That's not all we're doing. I got a boat here. Now this is going to be interesting. So you can't place it directly down there. I'm just going to place it right up here, get in, and row my way over here if I can get in. That would be wonderful. Doesn't seem to want to go in. Probably because... Nope. Probably because we need to get up on top here. There we go. Let's get these down. This'll help. And this is one of the most difficult parts here. There we go. Now it's in. We're going to have to nudge it a little bit. Now you don't have to put the boat in here. Sometimes it'll poke out the side. You want the oars to poke out. There we go. I think that was too much. So you need to adjust it little by little. All right, it's being a pain. It's just slightly at an angle, but you should be able to get it in. The reason I wanted to show you how to build this is because this, although it is very simple, you can place it in many places in a river or in the ocean if you want, and it makes it look like it's really busy. If you want, you can also put an armor stand in there, put some armor on it, and it looks like there's a fisherman. Have him holding a fishing rod, and there you go. That is definitely one way to make it look like your town or city is lived in. So let's take a quick look here. So we've got this all nice and landscaped here. We're going to be doing a lot more around here when we're building up these towers. And we've got this little bit at the front. The inside is nice and cozy. I really like that. I really like it when we have cozy builds. And out here, a nice open place to go fishing. Should be fairly safe. And of course, our simple little fishing canoe. Now this is a very small build, but sometimes that's what's needed. This didn't have to be very complicated, and I like what we've got here. It adds something to the river. So I think it is time for your homework. So I'd like you to take a screenshot of your fishing hut and boat and post it on my Discord server in the homework channel. Considering that this is a pretty small build, let me know in the comments section below if you prefer large or small builds. Also, I'd like to give a big thanks to my patrons for their support. If you become a patron, you can get access to world downloads, special Discord ranks, and access to my Java supporter server. Now, while you're at it, check out the recommended video at the top and the Minecraft School playlist at the bottom, in case you've missed anything. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.